How long was Neil Armstrong actually on the moon? When did Europe start speaking English? Did Marco Polo really go to China? CuriosityStream is the streaming service for all things history, plus science, wildlife, and more. What's the real story behind the Mona Lisa? We've got that. What caused the collapse of Rome? We know. Where did we find mankind's earliest ancestor? Come find out. For the holidays, give the gift of curiosity with 25% off gift cards for your curious cohorts. It's holiday shopping season at curiositystream.com/gift.
Waiting to buy a home? The Churchill Mortgage team says now is a great time to buy. Waiting could be a costly mistake because when rates drop, new home buyers will flood the market, driving up home prices. Go to churchillmortgage.com for your free analysis and see how home values can outpace rates to help you build wealth over time faster. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
Good evening, my paranormal friends. I am recording the Wednesday night ghost story. I'm not too sure if this isn't so much of a ghost story, but more of a, wow, that was an interesting kind of moment. So, let's see. This would have been, I think it was around, it was before I could drive, so I think it was around 14, 15. And my mom or someone had dropped me off at my cousin's house. So I have a cousin that's a couple years younger than me, and then she had sisters who were a couple years younger than her. So I would say I was 14, she was like 12, her sister was 10, and her other sister was 7 or 8, or we might have been a little bit older than that actually. But anyways, I went over to their house, and they lived in Huntington Beach. And I would go over to their house quite frequently because we hung out a lot. They had decided to play the Ouija board. And I had actually never seen one before. I didn't know what it was. No one had ever shown me. I hadn't seen any scary movies where it was prevalent. I really didn't know what it was. So my cousin Jenny, she explained what it was. And she said, hey, let's go into my room and let's play the Ouija board. And I was like, what's this? And so we sit down in her room, the four of us are there, and she explains what it is, and that we're going to communicate with ghosts by using this board, and basically we're going to all put our hands on this triangle, and the triangle will move around and it will spell out letters, which will in turn make a word. And so she sets the board up and she closes the door, and she says, this is really my brother's. So she had an older brother who was 2-3 years older than me. So he would have been in his late teens, almost out of high school. So I don't want him to know that we took his game. So she shuts the door. We're in there by ourselves. We start asking questions, and it's moving around, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, you're moving it, and Judy's saying, no, I'm not, and Jenny's saying, no, it's Judy, Jenny, and Jamie. Yes, they're all AJ name. Anyways, and so we're moving around, this board, we're asking questions. Now, I can't remember what exactly the questions were, right? But we were in there a good hour, and you could kind of feel like the room felt really different. And I can't really explain how the room felt. It just felt like oppressive. And I was like, I don't know, you're little. You don't really know what that is. And we're in the middle of this, and the lights dim. Like we had, I don't know if you've ever been in an older house where they have like these triangle shades. They're glass and they're triangle. That's the kind of light was up in the bedroom. So it was like a glass triangle shade. It was probably from the 70s, but of course this was the 80s. And the lights dimmed in the room, and we're like, and we just look at each other, and I just, for the life of me, cannot remember what we were talking about with the board, because it was so long ago. But what makes this story so crazy is we're in the middle of this. We're totally entrenched, talking to whatever is talking to us on this Ouija board. And my Aunt Nancy, who is not their mother, or not my mother, obviously, because she's my aunt, but she was there with us. Like, she was there in the house. Let me give you a little bit background on my Aunt Nancy. So my Aunt Nancy, she's the older aunt. She's older than my mom. She's older than Jenny's parents. And she's like the religious person in our family who taught all of us kids about religion, because none of the other cousins or I went to church. And she would take us to church, and she would tell us about the Bible. And then when we went to Aunt Nancy's house, who she didn't have any kids, she would like do Bible study with us and explain to us about the Bible and God and Jesus and all this stuff. So we weren't really religious. So just that's how we grew up. And my Aunt Nancy was super uber religious, I would say, because she knows like the Bible back and like front, everything about it. You ask her about scripture, she'll be able to tell you about it.
Discover unbeatable deals and convenience at your neighborhood family fare supermarkets. Score exclusive deals, earn rewards, join clubs, and clip digital coupons for extra savings all in one place. Our exclusive offers bring savings straight to your card. Explore a wide range of local products that support your community. With easy pickup and delivery options, saving time and grocery shopping has never been easier. Family Fare is all about making your grocery experience easy and affordable, and your one-stop shop for all your grocery needs. Family Fare in your neighborhood.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
That's the kind of person she is. And so, remember, the door is shut. It's the middle of the day. Light dims. My Aunt Nancy comes running into the room. The door hits the wall. And she looks up and she starts screaming. And she's like, get out of here. And she's chasing something that we can't see. She chases it all around the house. Like, we have no idea. Like, we think that she's going nuts, right? So she's chasing something. And we're watching her. And she's like screaming at it and saying that she get out of the house, that God commands you. She was saying scriptures. I can't even tell you what they were. I was like young. And she runs after. We can't see. Whatever this is, there's nothing there. And she's chasing it like all around the house, and then like goes to the window and it's like gone. Like, we can't see anything, but it's gone. And we're like, what in the heck just happened here? And my Aunt Nancy says that we had conjured a demon from this machine, well, the game, and that the demon was in the room moving the triangle and talking to us, and so you never know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain because, one, the room changed. When she finished doing that, the feeling in the room changed. It was lighter. The lights got brighter. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. If you believe in God and demons, that's a thing that could have Like, I don't know. Like, the weird things like that happen throughout my life. I have other stories, but my Aunt Nancy swears that there was a demon, and the demon was in the room, and she got the demon out and blessed the house. And then I don't know what happened to the Ouija board, but I do know that she grabbed it from us and that she took it into wherever she took it, and then I never saw it again. And you know what's funny is that I don't remember us as kids having a discussion afterwards, like, you know, what was that? What just happened? It's just a, you know, just something that happened that makes you go, So, I do have to say that even after that experience, though that was my first experience on the Ouija board, I did use it again. And, so now thinking back on it, I have no idea why I would have used the Ouija board again, because I think it just opens you up to things that you, are not aware of. And maybe there's a reason a way to protect yourself prior to using the board that I don't know about. But several times in my life, bad things have happened with that board. So, I would say use caution. If you ever do use a Ouija board, I don't recommend that you use one unless you know how to protect yourself. But anyway, that's my Wednesday night ghost story. Not necessarily a ghost story, but just something that makes you think, that's interesting. Anyway, we appreciate your support. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are interested in this kind of thing on YouTube. We thank you and really appreciate you. And I hope that you have a great night.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.